Hello, everyone, and welcome to the series of knowledge sharing session. My name is Montu Verma, and today we are continuing our knowledge sharing journey. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Nishu Tripathi. She is managing partner in Quest for Crest and also recruiting specialist and mentor. She has a very broad and wide experience in headhunting. Hello, Nishu, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Montu. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Nishu. Nishu, actually, due to this COVID pandemic, many jobs have been laid off and we all require each other's support. That's why I
Correct.
had a thought to invite a HR expert to my procurement Wale community and who really can give some kind of career tips and some kind of advice for job interviews. So I approached you on LinkedIn for this initiative and I am very happy that you said okay for this session. Finally, I am very glad to have you today on this show. So before we really start this session, Nishu, can you please say something about your professional background as your introduction? Then we will love to listen your perspective on be found by hiring companies and by building your visibility. Thank you so much, Nishu.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you and the entire team of Procurement Vale. And I'm very glad to be on board this live session. And once again, let me just start by giving you an introduction to all of you. I just want to first understand if I'm audible to everyone. I want a little, I just want to know if everybody can hear me out clearly. If you can just type a yes on the chat that you're able to hear me, because I'm seeing some problem in the net happening here. Is everybody able to hear us? Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are audible, Nishu. You can continue, please.
Great, perfect. So, just to give a quick, short introduction of myself, I am Nishu Tripathi, managing partner Quest for Crest Recruitments. I'm a mother of two. I am a daughter of an armed forces person. I'm an MBA with over 20 years of experience in marketing and human resources. I worked in organizations like Swarovski. I worked as the brand head India for Swatch Group. And right now, like I just mentioned, managing partner Quest for Crest Recruitments. So I have myself been on both sides of the coin. I have also been a job seeker. I've also worked in organizations and companies. And now, as a recruitment specialist, I also understand what exactly is the requirement for, for job seekers, what exactly is the requirement of companies, and what exactly is the gap between what the job seekers are looking at and what the companies are expecting from them. And just to make you all understand, this entire presentation is made with an intention to make job seekers understand that this gap needs to be filled in a certain manner. And I'm going to just take you through some 30 minutes. I'm going to try and make this as interactive as possible. But I would request all the members, all the participants over here to be a little active with me on the chat, because I'm not going to make this a boring session. I want this to be a very interactive session. And I want all of you to go home realizing and understanding the actual points that I'm going to put across to you, which is going to make you wonder that, oh, these are certain gaps in what we are perceiving, in the way we are perceiving what companies are wanting from us. And we probably need to, sort of work on them. So that's how I'd want this to proceed. So just in case everybody is in sync with what I'm saying, can everybody just type in a yes to make me understand that you are in sync with what I'm trying to say? I can see 25 participants here. Can I have like a 25 yes here? Please just help me out, because I also need to feel a little motivated that you all are listening to me. Yes. I can see a lot of people here, and I'm going to just say a big hello to everybody. if Montu is going to allow me, because I just like to know who all the participants, and I always like to be very interactive with all of them. So I can see a lot of people here: Mr. Asit Goyal, Atul Kumar, Biplab Sharma, Satyanarayan Sahu, Kashish Mehrotra, Krishna, Manish Gupta, Manoj Boda, Mohan Kumar, Nilesh Kale, Mr. Nishant, Praneeth, Sampath, Saurav, Suneet, Suresh. Guys, everybody, a big hello from my side. A very, very warm welcome. Can I just have a quick yes from all of you on the chat, please? Just to understand that you're all there and listening to me. Vedant, Vivek Jain, Gaurang, Tushar Hotkar, Suresh E. Is everybody accessing the chat box? Can everybody access the chat box, Montu? Just want to understand.
Just a moment. Let me check once again. Yes, Nishu, please go ahead. Thank you.
Great. So now everybody can access the chat box. I just want everybody to quickly write a yes. If you can understand me, I am going to give you a few rules of how we're going to go through this entire presentation. Like I said, this is not going to be boring. This is going to be very interactive. The first and foremost thing that I want all of you to follow, keep a pen and paper with you, because I'm sure you would like to take down some notes. I would love to take question and answers from you towards the end of the session, but for that you'll have to wait till the end of the session. I request that this masterclass is basically devised to give you information. Kindly do no personal promotions here, but the best part, I am not going to let any of you participants go without a gift. So I have a fabulous gift for all of you participants. So please stay till the end of the session, and each one of you will go back with some good stuff to take home, to read, to understand how exactly from a recruiter's and a recruitment specialist's perspective, what was missing and what you need, right? Great. If everybody is with me, please type in a yes in the chat box. If everybody is with me, please type in a yes in the chat box.
So, dear all participants, I just need to inform you one more thing. We have Mr. Sunil Sinha as a co-host for this session. In case I feel any kind of technical problem, he will be here and he will manage the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just repeat the name, please.
It's Sunil Sinha.
Okay, great. Absolutely perfect. Great. Thank you so much. Guys, everybody, please just quickly type in a yes. I just need to understand you're all listening to what I'm saying and agreeing to what I'm saying. I have two questions. Before these two questions, I'm not going to proceed with what I'm going to talk to you right now. I just want to understand from all of you, which cities are all of you from? Can you please quickly type in the chat box whether you're from whichever city. Are you from Delhi? Are you from Mumbai, Calcutta, wherever you guys are from? I can see 35 people on board right now. Can you quickly type in the chat box from which cities are you from? I am from New Delhi. I know Montu is also from Delhi. Am I right, Montu?
Absolutely right, Nishu. Thank you.
Great. Is everybody able to access the chat box, Montu? Are you sure? एक बार आप check कर लो.
I'm sure.
Okay,
yes,
great.
Thank you.
I can see 39 participants. If people could quickly type in which cities are you from? People, I just want to make this an interactive session. I want to make it interesting for all of you. As much as both of us understand each other, only then can we proceed in the best possible manner. I'm sure you would agree with that, right? Great. So if you can just type in from the chat box, I'm going to proceed with my presentation. I just want to understand which cities are you all from and which background are you from, whether you're from a retail background, a finance background, a HR background, an operations background, an IT background, whatever. So just type your city and comma your background, right? This is what I want to understand from you. Great. Meanwhile, till the time you guys are typing and mentioning, is my screen visible to everybody? So I'm going to quickly proceed. Just a moment. Great. Great. So I'm going to again start. Yes, Montu. Sorry, you're saying something?
Sorry, there was some technical problem with chat box. Now it is fine and technically okay. Thank you.
Okay, great. No wonder. No wonder. I was wondering why there was no. Great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. That is really nice. I can see a lot of people writing in. Great. Okay. So Pune, Kolkata, New Delhi. Saurav is from Mumbai. Biplav from Kolkata. Ishita from New Delhi. Manish Gupta from Mumbai. I don't understand this name. Somebody who has an Oppo 7 phone from Ahmednagar. Vivek from Pune. Nishan. Great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Manoj from Pune. PPC and purchase, Bangalore, Mumbai, procurement. You're from Kolkata. Anik Sengupta, great. A very warm welcome, all of you. Priya, New Delhi. Nikhil, New Delhi. A very warm welcome and thank you very much, all of you, for quickly responding to me. Atul, Greater Noida, procurement. Mohan Kumar, procurement, Faridabad. Perfect. Krishna from Pune. Great. I hope I haven't missed out a few names. But nevertheless, guys, once again, thank you all for joining in. I'm going to start with my introduction once again because I think some of us missed out on my introduction. Once again, I'm Nishu Tripathi. I'm the managing partner, Quest for Crest Recruitments. I'm a mother of two. I'm a daughter of an armed forces person and MBA with 20 years of experience. I worked in companies like Swarovski in sales and marketing, and I worked in Swatch Group as well, where I left as the brand head India in Swatch Group. Currently, like I told you, managing partner, Quest for Crest. I right now and have on the side where I am trying and recruiting people, and I have an aim which I'm going to tell you all also about, that I have a mission, and I think without a mission in life we all are sort of aimless. So I have a mission which I'm going to in a few moments tell you also about. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about my organization. The reason that I'm telling you about my organization is only to make you understand that I am a professional from the recruitment side, so that you understand that I am just not blabbering and talking to you about recruitment. I am somebody who has an expertise and experience in this. I have placed hundreds of candidates in the right organizations. My company by the name of Quest for Crest deals in recruitments, in HR restructuring, and also in trainings. Like I said, we are dealing with multiple organizations like fintech companies, FMCG brands, luxury goods, retail companies, manufacturing companies, etc. So there are many organizations and mostly top brands that we deal with. I will also give you details of the names and the companies that we deal with. I am somebody who is also very regular on social media, and the reason that I'm very regular in social media is because not only do I service from the client side, which is from the company side, so I offer them good candidates, but I also service from the candidate side, wherein I help candidates and job seekers in making themselves and preparing themselves to be the right candidate for the particular organization. I'm a pioneer in digital recruitment in India. I also conduct a lot of live Q&A sessions. I do a lot of webinars. Like today, I'm also doing a webinar. And I have a YouTube channel, of course, Facebook. I have a group by the name of World of Successful Interviews. And I have a very active group, which is very interactive with me always. So that's a little bit about my introduction. I just have recently written a book as well. And this book is called Be Found. The book is called Be Found by Hiring Companies by Building Your Visibility. This book is exactly what is a detailed version of this presentation that I'm giving you. So if anybody wants to get the book, you're most welcome to get in touch with me in future anytime. I'm always available. And now, let me now come to the fact about why am I making this presentation. Let me come to the reason of why I became a recruitment consultant and mentor, why I actually started doing these digital activities to help job seekers. I'm going to tell you a little short story without making any one of you, making it boring for any one of you. Just during this lockdown period, I was conducting some web interviews. I was conducting some interviews for candidates who had to join some organizations. During this web interview, one or two candidates were really nervous and they were very, very stressed during the interview. It was during the lockdown time, and that's why, like I mentioned, it was a web interview. So that is when I realized that, oh my God, this candidate really needs a little bit of support. And I remembered myself 20 years ago. I'm an MBA from IMT Ghaziabad. Those days, IMT was also one of the top 10 institutes of the country. But, instead of having prepared for my interview, I remember during my placement time, I went in for an interview and I was not prepared at all. During my interview, I messed up really bad. I got really nervous. I was asked basic questions in marketing, which I could not answer only because I was not prepared. When I was taking the interview of this little candidate during the lockdown, I immediately remembered myself 20 years ago when I also really messed up my entire interview. And that was the day I actually decided during lockdown, let me also start getting digitally active and making job seekers actually to prepare themselves for their interviews. Because I completely understand what even the clients require, the companies require. And I also completely understand as a job seeker, what exactly is the hit. So that is when I actually started getting into this process. And now my mission is to ensure that I'm able to help at least 1 million people to be found and hired by companies. That is my entire mission. I hope you guys have understood what I'm trying to say. Just quickly put in a yes in the chat box if you are with me. Just put in a yes if you are with me. Great. Thank you. Superb. Wow, awesome. Oh, great. That's a very interactive group here, I must say. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Now, this is the website of Quest for Crest. That is our little team of Quest for Crest and our offices. We have an office in Chhatarpur in Delhi and in Gurgaon. And we are planning to open many offices soon. Gradually, step by step, of course. Mumbai is opening soon. Coming to our clients, just the reason that I'm telling you all of this is just to give you an understanding of the clients that how exactly would I be the right person to talk to you about all of this that I'm talking. So these are our clients. If you go to our website as well, you will be able to see these names of these companies who are dealing with us. We have brands like Tata Global Beverages, Puma, Ethos Watches, Forever New Diamonds, HT Media, Hush Puppies, Forever New Clothing, Payu, Tissot, luxury brands, Swarovski. We have loads of Ghadi detergent. RSPL is a huge group, which is Ghadi detergent, which has got multiple other brands like I think they have Red Chief shoes, then they have a milk brand, and so on and so forth. So there are loads of companies that we are dealing with. And there are many companies who have given us a lot of testimonials as Quest for Crest. They have really liked our recruitment services, and we are really very thankful to them. Great. Now, quickly coming down to what I'm here for. As a recruitment specialist, what I could understand is that there is a huge gap. There is a huge gap between the fact what a job seeker thinks when he's going for an interview and what exactly happens what exactly happens from the company side, what exactly happens from the recruiter's side. I decided that I am going to build this gap. I am going to bridge this gap for the job seekers. You all will be really surprised to note these are actually little clippings of news which came out in 2020. Towards the end of 2020. Even though there was the pandemic, HR was facing a lot of challenges. Obviously in the pandemic scenario, but they were still going on with recruitments. There were recruitments happening. Of course, the recruitments had come down really bad. There were a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Many people were also told to leave the organization, but there were still many companies who were still looking for recruitments, who were still looking for candidates to join their organization. And we are an example of that, because we exactly were during the pandemic also trying to find the right candidates to put in these organizations. There was actually a war for talent as well, not at the scale which it was probably before the pandemic, but yes, the requirement was there. Now, my point that I'm trying to make here, when companies are looking at a right candidate, each and every candidate should be prepared enough, should be ready enough, and should make himself visible to such hiring companies. Why should it be that you are not visible to such hiring companies? You will be surprised to note that companies, when they're actually trying to find the right candidate, they are not able to find them. And why? Only because those candidates have probably not mentioned about themselves in the right manner, whether it's on their LinkedIn profile, whether it's on Naukri.com where they upload their resume, whether it's their social media accounts, etc. During this entire presentation that I'm going to take you through, I am going to tell you on how you can make yourself visible to such hiring companies. Now tell me, guys, is this a better option that the companies find you for a job, or is that a better option that you are looking for companies who can hire you? Option 1 or option 2? Please type in the chat box. What do you think is a better option? Option 1, where the companies actually find you and hire you for your talent, or option 2, you are finding jobs for yourself? Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. Option 1, of course. Now, I am going to tell you and give you during this entire presentation details on how you can become that option 1, on how you can increase your visibility to such hiring companies. Let me tell you one thing. Let me ask you one small question. Who can give me an answer to this question? Who invented the light bulb? Please write in the chat box if you remember, or if you know, we've all learned this. Who invented the light bulb? Edison. Yes, Edison. Edison it is. Edison. Thomas Alva Edison. I want everybody to chat and put in the chat box, guys. Please quickly just type it. I want to see 20, 30, 40 answers. How many of us here? Great. Yes, Edison it is. Everybody says it's Edison, right? Great. Okay, right. We can stop now. Now, let me give you a shocking fact. Let me give you something which is actually going to shock you. It is not Edison who actually invented the light bulb. I'm sure most of you are quickly going to Google and see who was it. And yes, it's a fact. There are two people who invented the light bulb before Edison. Number 1 was Humphrey Davy, and the second was Joseph Swan. You know what was the mistake they did? There were some technical glitches also. Edison made the best version, there is no doubt. But the first were these two people. But the difference between Edison, Humphrey Davy, and Joseph Swan was Edison marketed himself well. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You need to make yourself visible. You need to market yourself, and only then will you become the person that people want. I hope it's clear. Just type in clear in the chat box if you understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you. It's shocking, right? It's shocking that we all thought Edison was the one. But yes, it is not. Thank you, everybody. Now, let me give you another fact. As a recruitment consultant, we saw that a lot of organizations had fired or laid off employees. But now, for all of you to understand, most of the companies are hiring back. Most of the companies are hiring back, but they are hiring back in a gradual process. So if probably 200, 300, 400 were laid off, they started hiring in bunches of 30, 40, 50. Why should we not be amongst those 30, 40, 50 who are getting hired? And let me tell you another thing. There was a lowest point in terms of recruitment. There was a lowest point in terms of getting jobs. But this will only improve now. So like in a graph, things go down, but this has to go back up. So just for all of you who are probably feeling a little upset, a little demotivated, or really wanting to get that job, trust me, the right thing is waiting for you, right? Great. Now, talking about job portals. I'm going to show you quickly these 2 or 3. This is just a very normal thing which most of you will be aware of, but I'm going to just put this across so that for some of you who are still not aware, should be made aware of this. There are a lot of jobs available on portals like Naukri.com, Shine.com, Timesjobs.com. Okay, and this is exactly the section on Naukri.com where you can see jobs. If you are finding a relevant job which matches your profile, go on this section and apply, and make sure that you're checking your mailbox whether you have been shortlisted or not. If you go on Shine, this is exactly the place where you can find this. This is just a basic introduction, basic information. I'm sure most of you know this, but I'm just telling it for some of you who probably don't know. And on timesjobs.com also, you can find a lot of jobs. This is for your information. For people who are not aware, please go and search this section as well, so that you can see a right profile for yourself. Not only that, what I would recommend and suggest to all you job seekers, type on Google in your particular city or whatever, type top recruitment consulting organizations, or maybe type the names of consulting organizations and find their social media profiles and follow them, so that whenever they release an advertisement of a job opening, you should know. For example, as Quest for Crest, we have a lot of links which I will share with you towards the end of this presentation, and I'll tell you where exactly you can look for jobs. Where do we post our job openings on social media? So I'm not saying that you should only follow Quest for Crest, follow other similar recruitment consulting firms as well, so that you are aware of the fact when there is a next job opening. Okay. Now, coming to the main part of this particular presentation. Let us now unlock the reason on why you are not being found by hiring companies. I'm going to now make you all understand the reason for a decreased visibility. Before this, I have a quick question with all of you, and I'm going to just put this chat box in front. There are 7 reasons that there are 7 challenges, that I see job seekers having. The first challenge, they need a 5 or 6 figure salary monthly. They cannot find companies which are offering jobs. Number 3, they're not able to clear interviews. Number 4, they are underconfident. Number 5, they want companies to find them instead of you finding companies. Number 6, they need a mock interview session. Number 7, they need to know answers for interview questions. These are basic 7 challenges that we understand. Very simple, but very basic challenges. Now, from all of you, I want to understand which is a challenge. Now, this I'm doing because even I need to have a survey and I need to understand what are the challenges that you face. You could have 3 or 4 challenges. So it could be like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay. Can't find companies who are offering jobs. Aditya says 5, want companies to find, of course. Mohan says need a 5, 6 figure salary, of course. Akshita, cannot find companies. Satya says 2, okay. 2, 4, and 7, underconfident, need to know answers for interview questions. Okay, Nishant, 1, 3, 5, not able to clear interviews. 5, want companies, great. 2, 7, not getting calls. Biplav, you're going to get a solution to your problem just now. Sampath says 1. Okay, great. So guys, as I could understand, these are basically the 7 challenges that you all face. You need a 5, 6 figure salary. You're not able to find companies who are offering jobs. You're not able to clear interviews. You're probably underconfident. probably need a mock interview session, probably need answers to interview questions, so on and so forth, right? Now, let me take care of each of this challenge. Let's deal with confidence first. I'm going to talk about visibility in two parts. I'm going to first build you, and then I'm going to make you visible. Okay? I'm repeating this. I'm going to do this in two parts. First, build you, as in build your confidence, and then second, build your visibility, because many of them also said that the issue is also a little bit of underconfidence, right? I'm going to give you 3 secrets and 2 bonus points in this particular presentation. The first secret in building your confidence. So for all of those who said that their challenge was confidence, I'm going to give you a very small tip. This is a little different to what my father taught me. So my father, my guru, he's my mentor. He's obviously, I think we all love our parents. We all really respect them. He is everything for me in my life. He has always motivated me. He has always pushed me. He's always stood back behind me whenever I was going a little low, and he was always there to lift me up. My father used to always tell me when I was a little child, take a newspaper in your hand, stand in front of the mirror and read out loud. This will help you build your confidence, and this will help you increase your communication skills in English. This is the way he used to tell me. I have improvised this a little bit. I'll tell you what to do to build your confidence. The key here is to practice. Start by taking your phone in your hand and make a selfie video. We all take a lot of selfies. We all take a lot of pictures. Start by making a selfie video. This is only for yourself. You're not showing it to the world. Any topic. Start by anything. Hi, good morning. I'm Nishu Tripathi. Today I'm thinking I'm going to have poha for breakfast. I have some errands to run, so I'm going to quickly run to the mall. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping, and then so on and so forth. Just make any video. Make any video about what you plan to do for breakfast, what you plan to do for lunch, what you plan to do for dinner. Whatever. Make 3 videos like this. Make a small WhatsApp group of only people who don't judge you. It could be your family members, it could be your best friends, it could be anyone. 3 people, 4 people. Post these 3 videos that you make every day in this WhatsApp group. And towards the end of the day, take feedback from these 2 or 3 people on what your video was, how your video was. Improvise, get better, but keep posting 3 videos every day. By the end of the 7th, 10th day, I guarantee you, you will see a great difference. You know, when I started on social media and I started making my videos, oh my God, my first video was pathetic. And I absolutely say it with absolutely no shame. This happens with all of us. If you go down and actually scroll down through my Insta channel, you will see my first video was really bad. But we improvise step by step. It happens with all of us. If it can happen with me, why cannot happen with you? So make this, see the difference in your confidence. And you know why am I telling you to make these videos? I'm only telling you to make these videos because the way you talk in front of a camera is the way you will talk in front of your interviewer. You will see the difference. Day 8, day 9, start posting your videos and social media and see the confidence build up. Try it, and I guarantee you that you will see a difference in your confidence. For those of you who said that they have a problem of underconfidence, try this, and I guarantee you, and you can write to me on my social media. Absolutely, I have no issues whether this worked or this did not work. I hope you guys are with me. Please tell me yes if you get what I'm saying, or no. You can absolutely say no, I'm sorry, this is bullshit. You can write anything you write on the chat, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, great. There is no, thank God, I've saved. Oh, great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Just try this out, and I promise you guys, whoever is feeling a little bit of an issue of underconfidence, you will see a difference in that. Thank you, Anik. Yes. Yes. Sometimes we do lack confidence, Akshita, because we don't have that much content to say. But once you start making videos, you will develop content. You will see content. If nothing else, Akshita, let me tell you, go on Google, type thought of the day, and make a video on thought of the day. You can do, there are n number of possibilities. Once we start doing is only when we actually try to achieve. Okay, so we have to first start doing things, and then we will see a great deal of difference. Great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your feedback. The next thing, building ourselves. Now I'm coming to the step 2 of building ourselves. Now I want to understand from all of you, how many of you have a social media account? Please type I if you have a social media account, and type no if you don't have a social media account. Yes, everybody, guys. Thank you. Sampath does not have a social media account. Satyanarayan, yes, has. Yes. So everybody has a social media account. Super. Everybody, guys, I want everybody to participate, please. If you are going to interact with me, only then can I give you a solution to your problems. So everybody, I want all, as many number, 57 participants we have here. I want 57 eyes or nose, whatever it is. Please help me out, guys, to help me know you. Shivam, I will deal with everything definitely towards the end of the presentation. Great. Super. Okay, now we can stop. Let's stop. Now, my next question to all of you, and I want everybody to genuinely answer this. How many of you have a professional social media account? So if you have a professional social media account, it could be a LinkedIn account, it could be a professional Facebook account, it could be a professional Instagram account, it could be a professional whichever account. Just write PF if you have a professional social media account. Great. Super. Is there anybody who does not have a professional social media account? Wow, this group is really good. Everybody has a professional social media account. So we're all on LinkedIn, right? Great. Is there anybody who does not have? Please be very honest and very open. It's absolutely okay. Just write don't have. Anybody who does not have, please write don't have. Nobody. I can see nobody who has. Okay, great. Super. So everybody has a professional social media account. Now, to all of you, first and foremost, for those who do not have a professional social media account, I want to suggest to you very strongly, create your professional social media account. It could be an account on LinkedIn as well as on a Facebook or on an Instagram. I want to give you a very important feedback. Today, as of today, when we are hiring for companies tell us to do a background check even before we are submitting the first set of resumes to them. Yes, I want all of you job seekers to know this, that companies ask us to do a background search, which is a very simple background search only of your professional account. And what do they want to see? They want to see that जाके इसके अकाउंट पे देखो भाई ये क्या करता है, इसने कितनी देर काम किया है, इसको कितने लोगों ने फीडबैक दिया है, what exactly are the testimonials that he received, what exactly are people talking about him. Just check a little bit and then forward the candidate to us. Don't forward to us if the person does not have a good feedback or does not have a good professional account. Do you understand what this means? This means that if you do not carry a good professional social media account, your resume is rejected. So for those who do not have a professional social media account or are probably not using it so much, please start using it. Use it for networking, use it for different reasons, use it for putting your achievements, use it for putting your special things that you do in your work related scenario. I'm not not talking about posting pictures of your picnic or going out with your family and all, nothing of that sort, of course. Any achievement, any new thing you're doing, a new project you're starting, post things about it. There is no harm in telling the world. Trust me, guys, today is a world wherein the world wants you to be digitally active. And if you're not digitally active, you are not telling people that you are somebody who can be, who the company wants to hire. Trust me that we should all do this, right? So for people who do not have, or who are probably not working too much on their professional social media account, please start doing this. As a first step today, make a note of this, and you must do this, right? Great. I hope you guys are all with me. So just write with me if you are with me. Just type in the chat box with, okay, with you is perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With you, super. Thank you everybody. Thank you very much. Great. Now, coming to the third secret, building your skills. Okay, to many of the job seekers, what I also see, I mean, there are many times that we, like for example, the pandemic was an example wherein we had a lot of time at our hand. We had a lot of opportunity at our hand. Now, there are both ways that people can take this. They can take sitting at home, working from home as an opportunity, or probably not take this as an opportunity. I would want and request each one of you to build your skills in your particular field. So like, for example, you are somebody who is just passed out of college and you are wanting to go in finance and accounting, right? You're an MBA finance and you want to go into finance and accounting. What is the harm in doing probably an advanced Excel course? This is only building up your skill. This is making you better. Now, what is the reason that I am telling you this? I am a recruitment consultant. Like you all know, companies ask me, send me a list of 5-6 candidates for this particular position. मुझे 5-6 अच्छे resume भेजो. Now, there is one level of shortlisting which is done at my end. And how do I do that shortlisting? I will check or find 10-15 resumes. Out of these 10-15 resumes, guys, please understand, I will only take those 5-6 resumes which are better than the other ones. And how will one resume be better than the other one? Only if he has better skills. His resume is obviously made better. His resume talks more about his professional achievements. There is a lot of resume writing skills also involved in this, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you have more skills, write it. If you want to get more skills, try and get those missing skills that is required for you to be in that industry. Even if it means that you need to do an MBA part-time, why not? There is no harm in investing in yourself. At the end of the day, you will get a better job. So whoever is probably procrastinating, thinking ये नहीं करना अच्छा, वो करना है, वो सोचेंगे salary नहीं मिल रहा है अच्छा, वो नहीं, break नहीं मिल रहा है अच्छा. If you have the time at your hand and enhance your skill in whichever best way you can do. There are a lot of online free courses as well, and very cheap courses as well, which will offer you that particular skill. So please try and enhance that. I hope you understand what I'm again trying to say. So please type in with me, with you, if you understand what I just said. Remember, as a recruitment consultant, what I'm trying to say, your resume needs to stand out from the other person. And that is the only way people can shortlist. A resume needs to be better than the other one. And how will it be better? Only when you are special, when you're different from the other person, right? So make sure, first and foremost, you build your skills, you highlight your skills. And even if required, make sure that you are taking professional advice to make a very good resume. Make sure your resume stands out. That is very important. There is no harm in spending on these things, guys. In cheezon pe kanjoosi mat karna, because this is what will get you the job. Okay? Great. Thank you guys. Thank you for your feedback, everybody. It's really, I'm really happy to see this. Coming to the next point. A very important point for people who do not, for every job seeker, a very important point. Now, I want to understand from you. I'm sorry, there are some, I'm not doing this. How is this happening on my, okay, great. So I want to understand from you all, on which job portal have you uploaded your resume? I want to understand from you, on which job portal have you uploaded your resume? Biplab, I'll come to your question towards the end of this session. Please remember your question. I'll give you the answer to this question. Naukri.com, Monster, Naukri, okay. Monster, Naukri, Times Job, LinkedIn, okay. Naukri, Times Job, and Monster, Naukri, Shine, LinkedIn, Times Job. Great. Indeed, Shine. Okay. Okay. If there are any freshers here, you can also write in. I just want to understand from them as well. Highly active in LinkedIn as well. Okay, Anik, great. I got your point. To everybody, very clearly, as many job portals you can upload your resume, please do. Number 1. Number 2, you must have your resume uploaded on Naukri.com. If your resume is not there on Naukri.com, your chances of being found are reduced to minimalistic, to absolutely bare minimum. Guys, everybody should have their resumes uploaded on Naukri.com is what I'm clearly telling you. And additionally, as many more websites that will just help build your visibility. Now, coming to the second part. When you're uploading your resume on the job portal Naukri.com, make sure you're uploading it in the right manner. There is a proper process and procedure which the portal itself guides you. There is a place where you highlight your key skills. Remember to write your key skills. Okay? You all are specialists in your own field. Finance, operations, accounting, HR, whatever. Key skills आपको अपने सबको पता है. अपने key skills जरूर लिखना है portal में. I will tell you why. Okay? I will tell you why. When we, as a recruitment consultant, we have a different login. I don't know if you guys are aware. So job seekers have a different login and we recruitment consultants have a different login. When we log in, now, now let me give you an example here. If I'm looking at finding an HR recruiter, okay? If I'm looking at an HR recruiter, I will go on Naukri.com on the key skills. I will just type HR recruiter and similar words, similar key skills which are required for a recruiter. And I will only type that. Now, I don't know anybody's name, right? I don't know. There are lakhs of people who are recruiters who are there in the country. And I don't know. All we type is the key skill. We select the city where the company wants. And we select the years of experience which is required. These are only the 3 categories we fill. Automatically, we get a list of 100 and 200 or 300 people who are available with that key skill. Now, if your key skill is not mentioned the correct way and all your key skills are not mentioned, your resume will not be shown on the pages. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. 100, 200, 300 people are already there. But even amongst those 100, 200, your name is not there because you did not mention your key skill. Let me give you an example. Look here. I hope this is visible to everybody. If this is just quickly type in a yes. Is it visible? I'm going to tell you what this person has written. This particular person was a fashion consultant at Diesel. This is a screenshot that I have taken from Naukri.com when we were trying to search for a fashion consultant from Diesel. You know what is the key skill he writes? The key skill he writes is, I can even work in rainy days. It is just by chance that we found this resume. This person's resume will never be found by any recruiting organization, any HR of any organization, because he has not mentioned what he is. I hope you guys have got my point. Just mention yes if you have understood what I'm trying to say. Understood. Great. Understood. Everybody, please. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Whatever are your key skills in your function, your accounts function, your operations function, whatever are your skills, mention your skills on the Naukri.com portal. There is an area where you write key skills. Yes, Manish, I'm repeating this. There is an area where you write key skills. If you don't write your key skills there, your resume will not get shortlisted by us recruitment consultants. Okay? So everything has to be correct. Your resume should be very good. Your key skills should be mentioned. It should be uploaded on Naukri.com. Everything is fine. But yes, make sure that you are mentioning all of this. There are also multiple small things. Now, I can't cover everything in this presentation only, but for all of you to understand, small things like, please, your photographs which are posted on Naukri.com, or your photographs which are there, your pictures which are there on your professional social media accounts, these cannot be selfies. These cannot be pictures which are randomly taken. These cannot be pictures of you probably hiking or jumping or whatever. So make sure these are professional photographs. These are very, very small points which most of us know, but we really don't take care of. You will be surprised. You will be shocked at the type of resumes we see, at the photographs that we see which are attached with the resumes. There are some people who have such weird photographs. Somebody who just got newly married with his, actually he wearing that wo jo sehra pehante hain, he has that photograph on a Naukri.com portal. How do you think a candidate like this will get shortlisted? Please take care of all these little points that I'm mentioning. Now, my next question to all of you. Manish Gupta Singh, can you please repeat how recruiters filter resumes? Manish, yes, of course. So Manish, there is a process. Okay, let me just take this question towards the end, Manish, because I'm going to explain the entire process of how we do this. Let me take this towards the end. I will show you exactly how we do this. Okay. My next question to everybody: how many of you do not have LinkedIn accounts? I just want you to type in don't have if you don't have a LinkedIn account. If you have, well enough, don't need to type anything. Just want to understand how many of you do not have a LinkedIn account. Now, I assume that most of you are here from Procurement Wale, so I'm sure you all have a LinkedIn account. But I believe, okay, so there is nobody who does not have a LinkedIn account. But now my bonus secret to all of you. I've given you 3 secrets. I'm giving you a bonus secret. How many of you are using your LinkedIn account to your maximum benefit? Are you networking with people here? Is my question. Just say networking if you are networking. Just say no if you are not networking. Are you networking with people? Yes, great. Shivam, you're networking, which is very nice. Suneet, yes. Saurabh, yes. Some are saying no, many are saying yes. Great, super. So some again are saying no. Okay, great. So there are many people who probably are networking. There are many people who are probably not networking. Now, one question. How many of you have target companies in your mind? आपका कुछ तो एम होगा कि मुझे इस कंपनी में घुसना है या आपको इस इंडस्ट्री में घुसना है. If you have your target company or target industry in mind, please write TG on the chat box. How many have your target industry or target company in mind? Please write TG. Great. TG. Super. Super, Manoj, thermal power. Super. Now, Manoj Boda, you saying that thermal power industry. Now, I want to ask you, are you networking with the HR of organizations of thermal power on LinkedIn? To all of you people here, are you networking with the HR of various organizations which are your target companies or your target industry? Yes or no? Yes, super. That is the way forward on LinkedIn. So for people who are probably still not networking, you know what I'm trying to say. For those who are saying no, start networking with your target company's HR. There is a special way of networking. There is a special tack. Now, if you just randomly ask a friend request, you may not be given a friend request. Please make sure you're gradually, appreciating whatever posts they give, writing in their chat box once in a while, writing in their comment box once in a while. That is the way you network. Yes, I know HRs don't respond. That's the reason I'm telling you. How will you make them network to you guys? I'm telling you the trick on how you can make HR network with you. See the posts that they are posting on LinkedIn. Many of the HR post a lot of posts on LinkedIn. कमेंट करो, कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके कुछ ना कुछ कमेंट करो. एक बार करो, दो बार करो, तीन बार करो, चौथे बार वो फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट अपने आप एक्सेप्ट करेगा. Did you understand what I'm trying to say, guys? Yes, people will not respond. There are many people who will not respond because they don't know you. You have to make them know you. Make them know you, and only then will they start accepting your friend request. Of course, you can DM them. They may not respond. The best way to connect with HR is to comment on the comment section when they post something on LinkedIn. They should feel nice. उन्होंने कुछ post किया, उनको बोलो वाह, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा. Why not? They will respond to you. Why will they not? I hope you understand, guys. Understand? Just type in understand if you got the way of networking. No, don't text them. Please do not text them. They will never reply. Super. Network with people. Network with HRs of your target organizations. And you know what will happen? When there is a job opening, they will probably, no, not 100%. They will probably 10%, 15%, 20%. There is a chance of them approaching you. अरे ये लड़के ने मेरे 3-4 पोस्ट पे लिखा था, ये लड़का तो कस्टमर सर्विस में है, ये लड़का ऑपरेशंस में है, let me just write to him quickly. There could be a possibility of you getting a job. People have got jobs overnight through LinkedIn networking. I give you a guarantee of that. Super. Thank you, guys. I hope this is all clear to all of you. Great. Remember, all of you, I'm going to give you one quote. It is not the mountains that we conquer. It is not the mountains that we conquer. It is ourselves that we conquer. Whatever tips I have told you till now, I'm going to do a quick summary, guys. Whatever tips I told you till now, number 1, make your videos, post on the WhatsApp group, make your resumes the right proper way, put them on Naukri.com, make your LinkedIn accounts, start networking with people, etc. Whatever I told you, start doing them now and see the difference in your visibility to such hiring companies. And you will yourself see that in a very short span of time, you will be having the right job. Everything. Even Naukri.com, uploading your skills, putting the right details on Naukri.com. Even if you need professional help and support from someone, take a professional help from someone to understand how your resume should be uploaded on the portal. But make sure you're doing all of this, because this is very important for you to be found by these companies. And you will start getting calls from recruitment consultants. Ye job opening opening hai, ye opening hai, ye job opening hai. Do you want to apply? That is the way to make yourself visible. One more small shocking fact, which I'm going to tell you all, and this is a fact. Don't kill me for this, but this is a fact. Do you know that HR managers and recruiters spend 6 seconds on your resume? The first 6 seconds, if it is exciting, if it is a good resume, then they will go into details and probably spend 1 minute more, 2 minutes more. in reading the detailing. And in those 6 seconds, what is important? Now, this is a bonus tip from my side. What is important that should be highlighted in your resume? Number one, you must have a professional summary on your resume on the top. Your professional summary should highlight your key skills, whatever you are good at, your professional summary, and your name, your current title, your position, which companies you worked in, your start date and your end date, and your education qualification. This is something we quickly scan through. करंट टाइटल क्या है, पोजीशन क्या है, किस कंपनी में कितनी देर काम किया है, पिछली कंपनी में कितनी देर काम किया है, and education qualifications क्या है. These are the first few things we see in the first 6 to 10 seconds to shortlist a resume or reject a resume. These should be very clear on your resume. I hope it is clear, guys. Please type in clear if you think this is clear. Galaxy says, please tell me things that need to be avoided. What things to be avoiding? What? I am sorry. Just make this a little clear. Shivam says, how to find job consultants. Shivam, go to Google. Pratap says, how should be a resume format? Okay. Pratap, there are many ways in which you can make a resume. I cannot give you details right now in this session. Just connect with me later on. I will tell you how we can do this. I have posted a lot of videos on my social media wherein all of you will get a lot of information. I put in a lot of free videos on how you should make a resume, how you should prepare for your top interview questions, blah, blah, blah. I make videos every day and post on my social media. Do you want to connect with me on my social media to get these free advice? If yes, type in yes. I will post my links here right now. And for those who do not want also, I will give you a special offer right now. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Great. The only thing that I want from all of you guys is, after doing this entire, presentation and giving you details and bonus tips and secrets, the only thing that I want from all of you is to follow me on social media. I have 5 social media accounts. I have a YouTube channel, I have LinkedIn, I have a Facebook group called World of Successful Interviews, I have Instagram where I do live Q&A sessions as well. So I would want you all to follow my 5 social media channels. And for all those people who will follow me on all the 5 social media channels, I will give you all free gifts. And you know what is going to be a free gift? The only reason, guys, I'm telling you this is because I want a lot of people to be associated with me. Once they're associated with us, we always can keep putting in a lot of videos, a lot of support activities, a lot of expertise that you can get from our side in trying to help you. And I'm not asking you to pay me in any of this. We anyways get paid from the companies. Okay. For people who are going to follow me on 5 social media channels, I'm going to post the links here. I am going to give you these 2 things free today. 1, I'm going to give you a complete write-up, a small little booklet on how you should make your ideal resume. Number 2, most of you have faced this question in an interview. Tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. I will give you a small write-up, a booklet telling you how you can assess your strengths and your weaknesses, right? So if you're wanting this, everybody, whoever follows me on these 5 channels, all you need to do is DM me either on LinkedIn, either on Instagram, either wherever you follow me, DM me writing followed you on 5 channels. My team will check whether you have followed us on all the 5 channels, and this will be emailed to you. So when you DM me, you will email me your email ID. You will DM me your email ID and write down that I have followed you on 5 channels. You will get these 2 things free: an ideal resume and assess your strengths and weaknesses. I hope this is clear for all of you. Just type in clear, and after that I will just give you the social media channels where the links. Clear. Super. Everybody clear, guys? Everybody, whoever is here, I want all 66 participants to please write in clear. Thank you. Thank you, Kamal, Anik, Gaurav, Divya, super. Thank you. Okay, everybody can just stop right now. Why is this going in private? I'm just giving, guys. Just please stop mentioning here. Okay. Has everybody got this? I have mentioned the 5 channels. Has everybody got this, or only one person has got this? Montu, can you just help me in this?
Sure.
I just saw it. Okay, great. Yes, guys, everybody would see it now. There are 5 channels here. There's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's Facebook. I have a group by the name of World of Successful Interviews. There's a Telegram, and there's company's Quest for Crest on LinkedIn. I'm giving you my company's link also on LinkedIn for people who are job seekers. Please make sure you connect with us on LinkedIn. You will know what are the job openings. Guys, please don't type in right now. I am posting once again all the 5 channels. In fact, there's a 6th one. There's a WhatsApp group also. If you want to personally connect with me, there is a WhatsApp group, but you have to be there on all the 5 channels. Then you DM me in whichever manner, on a LinkedIn or a Facebook or a Telegram or whatever. But DM me, guys. DM me. Don't put it on the groups. We don't want to bother the groups unnecessary. DM, okay. DM means it's a personal message. Manish, after you connect with me on all the 5 or 6 channels which are mentioned here actually, then you send a personal message to me. If you're connecting with me on LinkedIn, you send a personal message to me on LinkedIn saying your email ID and connected on 5 channels. That's the only thing I need you to write to me. Your email ID and connected on 5 channels, and then within a day or 2, you will all get these 2 free little booklets. The first booklet is an ideal resume, on how you can make your ideal resume, and the second is how you can assess your strengths and weaknesses. I'm going to wait for the next 5 to 7 minutes. You can all quickly connect with me on all the 5 channels, on the 5-6 channels, including company Quest for Crest's link on LinkedIn. Here you will get to know all the job openings which are there in the last 1 to 2 weeks. You have to go through all the job openings in the last 1 to 2 weeks, and you'll be able to get the job openings here. Yes. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp. Everybody, guys, we are 66 of us. I'm sure this is 64 of us. I'm sure this is something we can all help each other with, because once you are on a community, once you're on a group, you will be able to help each other as well. You will see. Great. Oh, great. For people who are messaging to me privately, just write it on the chat so that everybody can see. Whoever sent me a request, thank you very much. Just message me personally. Make sure you message me. That's how I will get to know that you have followed me on all the 5 channels. My team will check whether you're there on all the 5 channels, and you will get a mail from and you'll get a mail with these 2 booklets with you free. I'm once again, guys, don't type on the chat box. I'm once again putting all the 5 channels, 6 actually. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying 5 again and again. 6: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Quest for Crest, LinkedIn, and there's also a WhatsApp group. Okay, who doesn't use? If you don't use Telegram, that's no problem. There are 6 of them. Even if you're doing the first 5, that's absolutely okay. There are 66 of us, guys. Come on, everybody. If you don't have Facebook, that doesn't matter. Who doesn't have, there's no problem. Just write this to me. Follow me in whichever channels you can. Whatever you have, follow me on whatever channels you can. I'm going to wait for another 2 to 3 minutes more. Manoj, just DM to me personally, please. Don't write it here because I'm sure I'll miss this out. Send me your Gmail ID wherever you've connected with me, whether you've connected on LinkedIn or wherever you have. When I will, after this, post this session, I will accept all the requests, and then you can message to me, guys. And don't please don't privately write, guys. Please put it on the group so that others are also getting to know that you all are joining in. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you, Vikrant. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So many writing to me personally. Thank you. Yes, and I will accept all the requests once this is over. If you want to connect with me on my WhatsApp group as well, there's a WhatsApp group as well here. And don't write your emails on the group, guys. One request, don't write your emails on the group. Please personally message to me. Links again, Rishikesh, I'm sending the links again. For people who still have not been able to probably follow me on the social media, I am giving all the links once again to all of you. 1 second. Yes, the links once again for people who are following me on all the 5, 6 channels. You will get 2 gifts free. The first is a small booklet, an ideal resume, how you can make an ideal resume. The second is a booklet on how you can assess your strengths and weaknesses. Great. Thank you, everybody. I think there are many of you who've done. Many of you. Should we start the Q&A? Meanwhile, people can still keep joining in on the social media. Yes, we can start with the Q&A now. Anybody having questions, please start posting in your questions, and I will answer your questions one by one. And once again, thank you everybody for being very patient and listening to me very patiently right through. I hope I could give you value. I hope you could give information that is helpful to all of you.
Hi, Dishu. This is Biplab Sharma. Am I audible?
Yes, of course you're audible.
As you have said, to put the question at the end of the session. So here I am putting the question again. That there are a lot of offerings for the right trading or skill enhancement. On that part, sometimes for procurement, if I say CIPS as well as ethics, some say this is good, some say this is better. A lot of things are there. So how to evaluate which would be the most beneficial for a particular candidate?
Which would be a better skill? Sorry, your voice was breaking a little bit. Which should be a better skill for you to enhance? Is this what you're asking?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let me put up the question once again. One is that there are for same skill, different organizations are there to have the certification done. For example, ethics is there, CIPS is there. Some say this is good, some say this is better. that kind of controversy, or but we need to, as you have said, procrastination should have been avoided.
Yes.
So how to quickly glance and have an evaluation done, which could be the most beneficial, all people will accept which certification in a better way. If you can guide.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are probably asking me for a specific skill set of a specific domain. I may not be the right person, but go and talk to a senior person in your industry, in your domain. Ask him, company ko kaun sa zyada अच्छा लगता है, which skill is more required. Now there is another way to check कि कौन सा skill आप ज़्यादा enhance. Can you just put yourself on mute, please, because this is a lot of noise. Just put yourself on mute, please. Okay, just this is a very good question which I want to just give an answer to for everybody. There are two things. You probably want to first know which is the skill that you should enhance at your particular, your specific profile. Ask this to a person who is probably a leader in your industry. It could be anybody who is probably a leading HR of that particular organization. He could be a person who's probably a person in any organization in that particular field, who's a senior person. बात करो, उससे पूछो कि इस particular I am an operations manager and I have so many years of experience. What should I enhance? Okay, there is another way to check this. Whenever you're applying for jobs to companies give you a job description. The JD will talk a lot about what is missing in your particular profile. So if the JD says such and such things extra should be there in you, so these are the skill set which are missing. But from where you should get it done, ask the industry expert, okay, of that particular industry. Ask any senior person who you can get in touch with. I'm sure you have connections and connects, and that can be done. I hope that answers your question. Okay, I can see some questions people writing in questions. Let me answer that as well. How to approach for a job search in case of a gap. So Kamal, there are many methodologies in which way you can still apply for a job even though you have a gap. First and foremost, follow all these tips that I gave you right now. Your LinkedIn account, make sure you're uploading your resume on Naukri.com. Make sure you're showing that you are a job seeker and you are somebody who's looking for a job change. Okay, there is one thing I want to tell all of you. This is one point which I probably missed. If you don't update, this is coming from somewhere, please mute yourself. If you don't update your resume on the Naukri portal in the last 6 months, your resume does not come on the top. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So make sure you're updating your resume, even if required, going to your profile and updating one small thing every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or reposting your same resume on the Naukri profile again and again. That will make sure that your resume remains upper in the search. Okay, so that is one thing also that should be done. And even if you have a gap, there is not an issue. You just need to have a valid reasoning for a gap. Business shuru kar diya tha, health issue tha, whatever may be the reason. If you have a valid reasoning for the gap, companies do consider candidates who have a gap. But yes, your salary level will not be compared to what you were getting previously, or the gap will be a little disadvantage. But you still can. So make sure you make your resume again and upload it on Naukri portal so that people can find you, right? Great. So Pratap writes, can I post open to work in any LinkedIn ID? Okay, so Pratap, what I would suggest is, okay, so when I see something like open to work in a LinkedIn ID, it seems, of course, it's very, very okay for everybody. It is understandable that you're looking for a job. But my question to you, Pratap, am I an HR of an organization who needs you? No. There is no chance that an HR of an organization who needs you will see this particular, update of yours. So the only best way to make sure that on LinkedIn you are getting a job is through networking. Okay, and do not write, instead of writing open to work, it's better that you network and have a very fancy and a good resume, a very suitable resume, and only then can you probably get a good job, right? That's how it is. Okay, Shivam says, how can I make my presentation skills better? Shivam, a very long process. Why don't you start first and foremost by enhancing your confidence? Start, Shivam, by making these videos that I told you. First, start by making these videos. If you think you are going to be your confidence gets your confidence is better, you improvise on your confidence, your presentation skills will follow, right? And if you're talking about presentation skills, if you're talking about exactly how to operate Microsoft PowerPoint and all, it's a long process. Of course, you will have to get in touch with somebody who's a professional to teach you how to make PowerPoint presentations. But yes, confidence, I think, is the key to any presentation success. If you're confident, you know your subject very well, your presentation will automatically be very, very well, right? I hope that helps you. Okay, Jitu says, sometimes companies don't permit posting project-related internal data on social media. Correct. Jitu, in such a case, please do not post, because if your company is sensitive about such information, there is no need of posting this. But you can post things on professional social media in a very different manner, not related to, don't put in confidential information. That is not something which should be done. You may lose your current job also because of that. I completely understand that. Okay. How can I apply for a middle and higher management having sufficient qualification and experience? Can I apply for a middle higher management having sufficient qualification and experience? Manish, you need to make sure you have a perfect resume. And let me tell you, all job seekers, one more most important information: change your resume based on the job that you're applying for. Ask the company a job profile, a job description. A company will always, especially for a middle and higher management, they will share a job description with you. Based on the job description, see what are the skills they are looking at. Make sure you highlight those particular skills more in your resume. Remember, here I am not telling you to lie. I am not telling you to mislead anyone and say anything wrong. I am just telling you to highlight those particular key skills which are required by that organization. If that is showing, this will always help the organization to shortlist your resume. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, Manish, and I hope that answered your question. So applying, and how do you apply? So you can only apply if you have relevant experience and qualifications for that particular position. If you see any post which says that this particular position job opening is there and you think you have relevant skills and experience, ask for a job description and then change your resume and then apply in that organization. I hope that answers your question. Pratap says, why do HRs not give a clear answer that you are rejected on behalf of giving, we will call you back soon? You're right, Pratap, this happens. I think probably they are also embarrassed to tell you that you are rejected. They definitely say these things, that we will give you a call soon. I would only say, Pratap, but it is sometimes also not very, it's sometimes not also very easy for them to tell you on your face that you're rejected, right? Next question, Saurabh, what could be the key skill of a procurement sourcing vendor development guy to get shortlisted or to get highlighted while segregating? Okay, Saurabh, I am not a specialist in procurement. I am a general recruitment specialist. Why don't you check with a person in your field who is a senior person, specialist in procurements? He will tell you, I'm sorry guys, sorry. He will tell you the key skills that are required by you for this particular profile. I hope that answers your question. Okay, Manish Gupta says, how would we know the benchmark salary with respect to experience, age, which will help a job seeker? Yes, Manish, salary is always given along with the job description. Okay, so if a company releases a particular, opens a particular profile, if they say that this particular profile is open, they will always also give a benchmark salary along with it. That will help. That is how you get to know what salary is being offered by that company. Okay, and how do you get to know benchmark salary with respect to experience and age? Again, Manish, I think it's the same thing. Whichever particular profile that the company has released, they will definitely give you details of what is the salary level that they want to offer, right? Okay, Munendra says paid subscription on Naukri.com is beneficial or not? Munendra, clearly my answer is no. Paid subscription on Naukri is not beneficial, not according to me. But yes, if you pay to get your resume modified and you get a better resume made, that is beneficial. Okay, just make sure you are updating your profile every 1 to 2 weeks on Naukri.com. That way your resume will come on the top. Hope that answers your question. Vikrant, oh my god, there are a lot of questions. Okay, Vikrant, how can we make impact and a first impression to the HR team of targeted industry organization? Vikrant, your question is not very clear, but if I can understand correctly, how do we make a first impression to the HR team? Are you talking on LinkedIn? Are you talking on in a face-to-face interview on LinkedIn? Like I said, first thing you should do on LinkedIn is write on the comment section, write a nice comment on whatever he has posted. If you're talking about a face-to-face interview, then you need to go through a proper counseling session to understand how you can do a proper interview, right? Please go through some of my videos on how you can give a good interview, and then that will help you out. Okay, Mithun, I think everybody has knowledge and skill, but they're not able to represent themselves. Try to give more and more interview, because every interview, I'm sure you will learn something and improve that skill. No doubt, Mithun. I also do a lot of personalized counseling, guys, if anybody is looking at a personalized counseling. But yes, some personalized counseling is paid. If anybody is looking at that, I'm glad to help you out. Please do let us know. I know... Manoj, most of the recruiters don't give a salary range. They simply mention salary depends on interview. No, Manoj, that is not true. You should always get a salary range. And now what happens, I'll tell you, Manoj, whatever is your current existing salary, you will always get an increment on your existing salary. Okay, you will always get an increment on your existing salary. So probably that is why some companies say that, but they will always have a salary range. They will always should have a salary range. But please remember, let me give you an example. If the company has said that a salary range for a particular profile is 50,000 to 70,000 per month, and your current salary, for example, is 40,000, you will get an increment on 40,000, maybe 10%, maybe 15%. It does not mean you will get 70,000 if you are selected. You will always get an increment or a salary on your existing salary. But there is a range given. It is not necessary that you will get the highest part of the range. Okay? Great. Thank you, Kamal. I'm glad you liked my suggestions. Ma'am, do you help in resume upgrade? Yes, we do help in resume upgrade. We do have some paid services. In case you're interested, please do get in touch with us. Saurav says, which are the freelance websites to upload the resume, and how could it be beneficial with respect to our future career perspective? Saurav, just upload your resume on Naukri.com. Freelance websites, I'm sorry, Saurav, I am not aware of many freelance websites to upload the resume. If you are looking for a job, upload your resume on Naukri.com. That is the only way you will probably get a call from a recruitment consultant. Great. Thanks, Nishu. I'll follow your advice. Thank you so much, Vikrant. Ma'am, what should be the right answer on reason on why you want your change of current job? Yes, I have made a video on this. Please go to my Instagram account or LinkedIn account or wherever you can go and see. I have given the right answer. How you can answer this. Okay, it's a long answer. Entire. Next, which format is good to upload on social media? Naukri.com. Yes, people, all job seekers, please note, your resume should be in PDF. No word format. PDF format only, because word format sab ulta pulta ho jata hai and it gives a very bad impression. Please make a note of this. I hope that answers your question, Nishant.
So Nishu,
Manoj,
still
great suggestions. Thank you. Anik,
Nishu,
yes.
still we have a lot of set of questions in chat box, and we have very limited budget of time. Now we are moving very close today to end of this session.
Great.
So Nishu, I am also very glad
Everybody,
to tell you that we have approx 3,000 procurement wale professional on PW community, and I will request you to let us know in case you have any kind of job opportunity for procurement and supply chain domain. It will be really a win-win situation for all of us. And Nishu, if you don't mind, I will also provoke you to plan one more session on how to make a video resume.
Okay, definitely. I will do this session as well on how to make a video resume. Guys, I also want to tell you, Montu, I have just posted a video on YouTube on how you can make a video resume. So people can also go and see that video. And if anybody wants to directly connect with me, I have given you all the right channels and how you can be in connect with me. I hope that's going to help you all. But yes, I'll love to have many more sessions like this. And thank
Nishu,
you everybody for your support.
Thank you so much, Nishu, and it was really a great and valuable session for all of us. And before we really say goodbye, please share your contact detail with us once again so that we can approach you for any kind of question regarding this session. And thank you all of the participants for being with us today. And my name is Montu Verma, and this was Procurement Wale, now signing off, and we'll talk to you next week. Nishu, can we move towards to close this session, or you want to share some kind of information with our community?
Look forward to connecting with all of you again. Yeah, Montu, should I sign out?
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Nishu, and we will definitely catch you once again.
Thank you everybody. Thank you once again.
Bye-bye, and a very good night to all of you.